heartbreak, obsession, forbidden love that refuses to stay buried. And today we're counting down 5 films that will wreck you in the best way possible. Grab your blanket, because by the end of this list, your watch list is about to get a whole lot longer. Kicking off with number 5, Simple Passion 2020. She swore she would never let a man consume her like this. And then she met him, and every promise she made to herself shattered in an instant. In the quiet, unassuming streets of Paris, a divorced literature teacher and single mother lives a life of order and routine. But when she meets Alexandra, a magnetic Russian diplomat, that order collapses overnight. What begins as a simple attraction spirals into an all-consuming obsession, one that rewires her entire existence around the hours she spends waiting for his call, his knock, his touch. This is not a love story in the traditional sense. It's a raw, unflinching descent into desire itself, the kind that strips away identity, pride, and control. Based on Annie Ernaux's deeply personal and controversial novel, the film dares to ask an uncomfortable question. Number 4, The Wait 2021. She promised to love, honor, and stay faithful, until an old flame returned, and everything she thought she wanted unraveled in the space of a single summer. On a secluded island deep within the Finnish archipelago, life moves slowly, wrapped in golden light and quiet devotion. Ellie lives here with her husband, a warm and trusting preacher, in what looks like a peaceful, contented marriage. But peace, as it turns out, can be deceptive. When an old friend of her husband's arrives for the summer, the stillness of the island begins to tremble beneath the surface. At first, his presence seems harmless, even welcome. Her husband is thrilled to reconnect, believing his friend's visit will bring joy and energy into their home. But Ellie feels something else entirely, a pull she cannot explain, a memory of a connection that never fully faded. Number 3, Pretty Thing 2025. She got exactly what she wanted, until wanting became the most dangerous thing he'd ever felt. Sophie is everything a woman her age is told she shouldn't be: unmarried, unapologetic, and completely in control of her own desires. A rising executive with power, wealth, and no interest in settling down, she lives life on her own terms. Then she meets Elliot, young, magnetic, and impossible to ignore. What starts as a spontaneous, sizzling connection quickly turns into something neither of them expected, sweeping them from a chance encounter into a whirlwind escape to Paris. For a moment, it feels perfect. 2 people, drawn together by pure chemistry, chasing pleasure without rules or promises. But when Elliot begins to want more, commitment, permanence, a future, Sophie does what she's always done. She draws the line and walks away. Only this time, walking away isn't so simple. The man who once seemed sweet and eager now reveals a far more unsettling side. Number 2, More Than Ever 2022. What if the person you love most becomes the one thing standing between you and how you want to face the end? In Bordeaux, France, Helene and Mathieu share a life built on years of love, comfort, and quiet devotion. But that fragile peace shatters when Helene is diagnosed with a rare and unforgiving lung disease, one that slowly steals her breath, and with it, any certainty about how much time she has left. Suddenly, the future they imagine together dissolves into something neither of them recognizes. While Matthew clings to hope, urging her to fight, to try every treatment, to hold on no matter the cost, Helene feels something else stirring inside her, a need to understand her illness, her body, and her mortality on her own terms. Number 1, Everything Went Fine 2021. A father asks his daughter for the one thing no child ever wants to give: help ending his life. When 85-year-old Andre suffers a devastating stroke, his daughter Emmanuelle rushes to his bedside, expecting to fight for his recovery. Instead, she's met with a request that stops her cold. Her father, now half paralyzed and stripped of the independence he once ruled his life with, asks her to help him die on his own terms. It's a demand as shocking as it is deeply personal, forcing Emmanuelle into an impossible position between love, duty, and grief that hasn't even begun yet. What follows isn't a simple story of tragedy. It's a complicated, often unexpectedly funny journey through family history, old wounds, and unresolved tension. Andre was never an easy man, and as Emmanuelle navigates hospitals, legal loopholes, and long-buried secrets about who her father really was,